Everyone, please, if I could, just please remain calm, okay? All right. If I can grab your attention for a moment, okay? All right. As your vault overseer, I'd like to both welcome you as well as give you my condolences. Today, of all days, we have all suffered tremendous loss. But that doesn't mean life is over. That doesn't mean that we can't push on. It doesn't mean that we have to give up hope. Compliments of Vault Tech. We have that. We have hope. Now, I can't promise you that life in the vault is going to be easy, because it's not. It's going to take some adapting, all right? Unlike up top, life was normal. Well, things have changed, as we all know. So now we must adapt to a new way of living. A way of living that will strengthen us. Will make us better than we were before. That way, if and when there's the chance or opportunity to live up top again, we'll be more prepared, more wiser than we were before. Today, I am going to be giving you your orientation for Vault 33. Now, usually it'd be me sitting here, going through the handbook. We might skim in there a couple pages. But we've had a very traumatic day, don't you say? Yeah. So I don't think, sitting here going through a handbook all day is really on the plate. Yeah. Now, I'd like to see the show. Did everyone receive and bring their welcome letter? How about you in the back? Very well. All right, very good. Now, I'm sure you all have your Vault key card. Raise them up. this is going to be very important. This will allow you to gain access to various rooms and even the commissary. So always keep this with you. This is your identification as well as your lifeline in this vault. So do not lose it. I'm sure in your welcome kit you received your Vault 33 pin. This you'll need to wear. That way we know which vault you belong to. I'm sure you've all been wondering what this little object might be. You will receive one, each and every one of you. This here is your own personal projector. Alright. You'll be able to create slides of your photos, as well as medical records and other personal effects. You'll also receive a few of these slides that will pretty much go over the same information that I'm going to go over with you today. Except this might be more comical. We have a character that we utilize for instructions and demonstrations. So, now, how do you use a slide? Well, that's easy. Let me just show you. So you're going to take your projector, enter your slide into the side. Now, if you look, there's a little knob right here on the slide that will slide right into this little notch. Okay. Alright. So, just like so. And then, of course, you can change the slide just by gently moving it. You'll also be able to focus, zoom in, zoom out. Now, I'm sure you're all wondering, can we have our clothing and our personal effects? You can. It is highly recommended, though, that you wear the Vault uniform. Okay? You'll be able to wear your personal clothes at things like parties or balls, special occasions of the sort. Yes. I was allowed to keep my hat. That's why. I did. I worked at the Red Rocket gas station, right up above us, actually. For 10 years, yes. Quite a while. So, getting a little choked up. let's move on. But give me a moment. Okay. Check my health status. All right, let's hold questions for later. Where was I? Personal effects. Knickknacks, photos. Like I said, you'll be able to put your photos on a slide. Now, in your quarters, you can have whatever personal effects you wish. All right. Just as long as you don't get too hoarder level. Okay. All right. Now, I do need to take a look at the manual here. See what I need to go over next. Boring. Okay, show you the slide projector. Okay, and I'm sure you all know about fitness, keeping in shape. We're in a small quarters. We're in a vault, so we don't have all the space in the world. And, depression, anxiety, stress can also put you in a little funk. So, try to do as much exercise as possible. Let's see here. Like walking in circles. Swinging exercises. Or another thing, drumming time. Let's see. So, you can go over the handbook at your own leisure. I'm just going over, certain facts. Okay, there's personal belongings. Yeah, what was that? So you may see this little checklist in your handbook. Okay, this is what you're going to be doing today. Complete the orientation seminar, which is what you are doing now, and then submit personal belongings to Vault Tech for clearance. Okay. Then you'll fill out the Vault admission ticket. It's more like a stack of forms that you'll be filling out. Study the handbook. Start performing daily exercises, simulations, and drills. Every week we'll be having drills and simulations, okay? Just to keep us all on our toes. Maintain a general state of preparedness and keep the quick action guide at hand at all times. Okay, so you will all receive this envelope, which has many things in it. Postcards, stickers, just a little nice welcome kit. It'll also have the quick action guide, which also has instructions for the projector, as well as your checklist and some vitally important facts to use on a daily basis in and out of the vault. So, please, questions after the seminar. Okay, so that's that. Now, your Pip-Boy. Alright? Your Pip-Boy, of course, is your lifeline. Okay? As well as your entertainment center. I don't think I need to tell you how to use your Pip-Boy. But we do have terminals here in the vault that you'll be able to attach your Pip-Boy to for transfer, charging purposes, the works. Okay. Alright. Now, let's get to GOAT. GOAT is a very important thing to remember. Let's see what page is it on. Page 74. Alright, so your GOAT assignment ticket is the document that specifies the task you have been officially designated for in the vault. Right? This will be your job. This will be your career and your contribution to the vault. It is personal and non-transferable and must be properly validated to legitimize the function you have been assigned. Alright. Please present your ticket properly filled out whenever it's requested by a vault authority. If your duties change, kindly submit the update to the administration office and a revised ticket will be provided for you. Important. Check that all of your personal information is correct and up to date. Okay. Alright, so that takes care of Pip-Boy and Vault. Conversation cards. So, this here is what we call conversation cards. It's part of our adjustment programs. Okay. So, this will help you get to know people in a fun way. Now, not only are these social cards, but they're also playing cards as well. So, just like the back says, meet with a stranger, invite him or her to take a random card from your deck of conversation cards. read aloud the question written on the card. Take turns answering. Repeat the process. And before you know it, you'll become friends. Now to show you all what the conversation cards look like. Just like a regular deck of cards. Okay. But on the other side, conversations on each card. Like, let's do a sample here. What aspect of daily life at the vault do you like most? And what aspect do you like least? Anyone? Yes. That's true. We have ourselves a smart one here. No, that's a very good catch. Of course, none of you will be able to answer this because this is the first day. But, you know, there's plenty of other questions in here. Have you ever shoplifted at a super duper mart? Who hasn't? Yeah. I agree. I have. Vim Pop or Nuka-Cola? Nuka-Cola. Nuka-Cola. Vim Pop. Okay. But as you can see, it can be a lot of fun. You can ask questions as you play cards. Exactly. An extremely good way to spend your time. Now we do have 3 other programs in our adjustment programs, that is. So the first one is called Focus. F for Fight Adversity. O for Occupy Yourself. C for Celebrate that you are still alive. U for Unravel Challenges. And S for Socialize and Make Friends. The other one, the second one, is Endurance. Okay. E for Educate Yourself. N for Neutralize Conflicts. D for Develop Your Potential. U for Understand Your Environment. R for Respect Your Peers. A for Aim for Higher Goals. N for Negativity is Your Enemy. C for Combat Boredom. And E for Exercise New Skills. The third adjustment program is called Special. This is more of a subliminal reinforcement program. We'll have these posters throughout These are called special posters. Here we have intelligence. Here we have charisma. Perception. Endurance. Strength. Luck. And agility. So that's some of our programs that we have to keep everybody, informed, adjusted, or even just reminded of something like these. Let's see what's next on the list. I don't think we have too much to go over yet. Personal belongings. Check on food, medical, and the tour. Okay. Well, let me go over medical. Alright, well, once I give you the tour, you'll see where the medical facilities are. But one of our vitally important medical options is the stim pack. Alright? It's real easy to use. You jab yourself and inject. After that, you'll be as good as new. It is quite a large needle, okay? Very, very sharp. But it's nothing to fear. Not having a stim pack is scarier than jabbing yourself with one. Don't catch yourself in a situation where you don't have a stim pack. I'm sure you're all wondering, what are we going to eat here in the vault? Well, let's take a little recess so I can clean up and get ready for the presentation. I will call you all back here in about 5 minutes. But feel free to mingle and ask questions. If you'd like, you can even use my conversation cards. But please return them. Welcome back. So, as for food, we do have a diner, which I will show you on the map in a little bit, but a lot of our food is between these three. Okay, here we have an SOS emergency food ration. Okay, This thing is a block. Alright. It's very, very nutritious. So one cookie, which is about a square, has 410 calories in it. So this will provide enough nutrition for it. Emergency purified drinking water. Okay. Pretty simple to use. You snip off the end and drink. And it is a very, very refreshing water. This is some top-notch stuff, folks. Okay. So, cherish it. Oh, sure. See it up close. As well as this one here. There you go. See? Last. The humanitarian aid MRE. This is your main meal. Usually packed with all kinds of goodies. And we're going to open one up just so you can see what all is included. So let me just move this to the side. As well as that. Now, these bags are completely waterproof. You don't even need scissors to open them. You can just peel it. Okay. Okay, so in the humanitarian aid MRE, you'll receive 2 meals. In this case, rice with vegetables and peas in tomato sauce. You'll receive an unfrosted toaster pastry, brown sugar in this case. You'll receive some vegetable crackers. You'll receive 1 oatmeal cookie. As well as a shortbread cookie. So that's 2 giant cookies as well as a toaster pastry. So that's like 3 desserts. Not too packed. couldn't agree more. But you know what else sounds good? Peanut butter and strawberry jam from those vegetable crackers. Oh yeah. Peanut butter. Something that we're going to be very frugal and very fond of. Now, the other thing you get is an accessory packet. Alright, let me show you what's inside. You'll get 1 spoon, a pack of matches, which I highly suggest saving for if you get to go up top. A moist towelette, some spice, in this case crushed red pepper, and of course some salt and pepper, as well as 2 packets of sugar. Then, to wrap it all up, 1 napkin. Now, like I said, you can always take yourself to the diner. But of course you're going to need currency. So you're going to have to make sure you get yourself a job, start making some money, and then you can skip the MREs and the ration blocks, go straight for the good stuff. Alright, well, let me get a gulp of coffee, and then we can go over the map, and after that, finishing statements, and you can go and get yourselves settled in. Okay, let's take a look at the map. Okay, so here is the main bits and bobs of a Vault-Tec vault. Now, as you can see, we have level 0, which mainly consists of the entrance, maintenance, screening, and security. Level 1, on the other hand, has administration, me, the overseer, my quarters is there, the depot, the atrium. Then level 2 is kind of like a mix between your businesses and residential. So as you can see here, we have classroom, and of course we have the reactor, the power plant. We have a couple living quarters, lavatory, some more living quarters, residential access, and then that leads into hydroponics, the atrium, the Sunshine Diner, the barber, lavatories. And then if we go to level 3, which has living quarters, as well as the medical clinic. Okay. So, pretty self-explanatory and really easy to find your way around the vault. There's really no possible way that you could ever get lost. It's impossible. So, do you have any questions regarding the layout of the vault? No? Okay. Well, with living quarters, okay. Good question. So with living quarters, we're going to fill up the first floor of living quarters first. Okay. You don't really have your pick or your say in where you would like to or where you'd hope to be placed. No, you'll be assigned to a living quarters. And like I said, we'll be filling it up floor by floor. Okay? Now the capacity is 96 residents. Alright. Your current location is Chestnut Hillock Reservoir in West Boston. It's operated and powered by a nuclear reactor. Our door thicknesses are 4 yards, 100% steel. Door clearance is 14 foot, 10 inches. There's 4 levels. Level 0, Level 1, Level 2, and Level 3. The current overseer is me, Dr. Olivet. Main facilities is the hydro-agriculture farm, the cafeteria, the barber shop, the depot, the school, and the medical clinic. Main amenities are complete libraries of social and entertainment files. It also has the Entertainotron, the Floor Suck Auto Cleaner systems, the Cullinator 3000 system, and Radiation King TV. Alright, well, is there any further questions? Alright, then let's move on to final statements. As for my closing statements, and your overseer, I just want you to know that you can all come to me for anything. Okay? I'm here for you. And even though life is not going to be easy here in the vault, it's going to take a lot of time to get used to. But together as one strong unit, we can accomplish this. We can live a very, very peaceful and successful life here in the vault. With each other's support. I can't wait to see how you all progress in your journey, or in this journey we call life. And I can't wait to get to know each and every one of you more. I think we're going to have the circumstances that brought us here are, well, for one, beyond our control, as well as completely devastating. But together we're going to pull through this and be back on top. Well, is there any questions? No? Okay. Very well. If you do come up with any questions, please feel free to ask. In the meantime, go find yourselves a bunk and enjoy Vault 33.